a deputy in Florida, as you will see in the story or in the news video that I am going to post, a Clay County Sheriff's Department deputy, this is Clay County, Florida, the deputy has been accused of forcing a woman, while another deputy is downstairs, to expose her breast, and he touched them. I don't know if he did this. If he did, it's bad. He's been charged. He's been fired, and he has been charged. The charges were made worse because he had a firearm. He's a deputy. Of course he had a firearm. But the charges that are laid against him are made worse because he had a firearm. After we get done with this, I will explain to you what the two other charges are. Well, neither one of them are even a concern. Neither one of them really are. I mean, seriously, no big deal. I looked at them and I went, why in the world is this even, why was the first one even a thing officially? But if you don't mind, hit like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's get into this.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
10 o'clock news starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking tonight on the 10 o'clock news, the Clay County Sheriff's Office saying it has arrested and fired one of its deputies after he's accused of sexually harassing a woman. Sheriff Michelle Cook there says that the deputy, later identified as 33-year-old Ryan Perry, had two other incidents against him.
News4JAX reporter Eric Avanier joining us from Fleming Island with the latest in this developing investigation. Eric?
Yeah, we just walked out of that news conference that was given by Sheriff Michelle Cook, and boy, that she released quite a bit of information onto this. So I got my notes in front of me, so just bear with me. Again, we just walked out of that news conference, but here's what we know so far. On June 18th, the Clay County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to a home in reference to a theft. There were two deputies that arrived at that home. One was identified as 33-year-old Ryan Perry, and then there was another deputy that was also dispatched to that home. Now, at some point while inside the home, Sheriff Michelle Cook says that Deputy Perry, or now former Deputy Perry, went upstairs with the woman while the other deputy stayed downstairs. And she says that it was while Deputy Perry was upstairs with the woman who called 911 that he sexually battered her. Now, 3 days later, the sheriff's office was notified about the allegations, and there was immediately an investigation that was conducted. And hours ago, I would just say earlier this evening, Deputy Perry, now former Deputy Perry, was arrested on one count of armed sexual battery. And I have to tell you, this is something that is definitely going to send shockwaves through this community. In fact, during that news conference, Sheriff Michelle Cook was basically honest about how she felt when she had got wind of these allegations. Take a listen to what she had to say.
What was your initial reaction just hearing this? Because like you said, this is rare.
Mm-hmm. I'm pissed, devastated, let down. You know, we're here to protect and serve our community, not victimize them.
Now, Deputy Perry had two more complaints that were investigated against him. These were previous complaints. To our knowledge, according to the sheriff, none of those complaints were sexual in nature or anything closely related to the allegations that he is facing now. He has been with the sheriff's office since 2018. And one other note, Sheriff Cook wants others, women who are out there who are watching this live report, who are going to see it on our station or see it online. She wants those women to come forward if they have had any similar occurrences or incidents of this nature while that deputy was on patrol. Reporting live in Fleming Island, Eric Avanier. 78 Channel 4, the local station.
Let's get this out of the way. He had 2 complaints against him before. The first complaint, he was on the job, saw a pretty girl, and he hit on her. That's it. End of story. It was found that he actually did do that. So he had to apologize to her because he hit on her. There are women that like that sort of thing. They're called badge bunnies. Not all women like that sort of thing. If they don't like that sort of thing, then okay, fine. I don't understand how that's a reportable offense, but I guess it is. The second one, and it was found to not have fallen with, or it was found to have, let's see here. It did not violate policy. He supposedly trespassed. There were allegations of him trespassing on private property. Probably got a call. The person did not appreciate that a cop had showed up on his property, probably from a call or whatever. And that one probably is where the trespassing situation came from. I don't know how you go from those are the 2 worst things that he supposedly has done to all of a sudden he is forcing a woman to do what he is being accused of doing. The leap in logic is weird. I'm not saying that he did not do it. By any means am I saying that he did not do it. I don't know if he did it or not. I wasn't there. I am saying that psychologically there is something strange with that situation. All of a sudden you go from being a cop who, okay, hit on a girl. They're not saying that there were any other things that was wrong with him other than that he hit on a girl. And then 7 years into being a deputy, he does this. The sheriff's department has said, please contact them if he has done something that you felt intimidated or any other thing. Plus, charges are enhanced because there's firearm involved because, well, he is a deputy. But I thought I'd bring this to your attention because there's something weird going on here. There really is. There is something weird going on here. I'm not saying that this guy is innocent. I am saying, what in the world? How do you go from 7 years of being a deputy where you're enforcing the law, the worst thing you ever did was hit on a girl, to I am forcing a woman to expose herself? Somebody needs to tell me how that one works. But hey, that's just, I just thought I'd bring this to your attention. This has been Paul, Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.